I just made a video about my top 10 SpongeBob fan theories, but one thing I didn't mention in that video was the well-known theory that there is a secret society known as the Illuminati that is in control of the entire planet, and has been secretly putting subliminal images into films and TV shows for decades, including the one and only SpongeBob SquarePants. And so today I decided, let's have a bit of tinfoil hat fun, as I am going to be talking about all of the possible Illuminati references I could find in SpongeBob. Without any further delay, let's dive in. In the Season 4 episode, Good Neighbors, we see what at least seems to be the first time there was Illuminati imagery in SpongeBob. The episode is basically about Squidward getting mad at SpongeBob and Patrick for being bad neighbors. So then, SpongeBob and Patrick make their own Good Neighbors Club, as they begin wearing Freemason-like hats, but with an eye on them. And so they have a club meeting with a podium that has an eye on it. Now, many people believe there is a link between the Freemasons and the Illuminati, and many believe a one eye is one of the most prominent symbols used by the Illuminati, with many different variations of it, including the iconic and infamous triangle with an eye on it. With all of this in mind, this episode of SpongeBob screams Illuminati. But if you think that's crazy, wait until we dive into this next episode I want to talk about. The Season 6 episode, Cephalopod Lodge. In this episode, SpongeBob and Patrick follow Squidward into this pyramid-shaped building that has an eye symbol on it. And then we find out that the building is basically a Masonic lodge, and Squidward is a member of this club. And they all dress up in these interesting-looking outfits, which includes hats with an eye symbol on them. And they also have initiation rituals. This is literally an episode about the Illuminati, and Squidward, one of the main characters of the show, being a member of it. Now, unlike this one, the next couple of episodes we gotta talk about only have very small possible references to the Illuminati, so I'm just gonna go over them quickly. In the Season 6 episode, Toy Store of Doom, SpongeBob and Patrick decide to go to a toy shop, and on one of the shelves inside it, you can spot a pyramid with an eye on it. And then, the spooky-themed episode made for Halloween time, Season 9's Seance Schmeance, opens up on Squidward watching a TV show where a lady is conducting a seance with a crystal ball on a table, which is coincidentally surrounded by a triangle drawn on the table. Now, this one isn't as cut and dry of an Illuminati reference in my opinion, because it's a triangle with a crystal ball inside of it, not an eye. But it does give off a very similar type of semi-subliminal image. Things got wild again though, in the second SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water, which came out halfway into Season 9. And there is a lot of in-your-face Illuminati imagery throughout it. In the movie, the town SpongeBob lives in, Bikini Bottom, goes full-on apocalypse. And when this happens and society collapses, everyone goes off the wall. Sandy Cheek specifically becomes this crazy, stereotypical conspiracy theorist. And when she dons this new identity, she also begins wearing a cloak with an image of an eye on it. And then, later in the movie, SpongeBob and Plankton have to travel through space and time. And during this section of the movie, they find themselves in this triangle-shaped space station, where they meet this very tall dolphin who calls himself the One Who Watches, whose job is to keep his eyes on the entire galaxy and keep the planets from crashing into each other. And his outfit literally had the triangle and eye symbol on it. And him being some type of Illuminati dolphin actually became a bit of a meme among some SpongeBob fans at the time.
Whoa, this game is fun! Okay, this is starting to get old now. Does the gameplay ever change? I don't want to play anymore.
You better keep playing, nigga, or me and my Illuminati buddies will drop kick you in the fucking chest, you fucking bitch.
After the second movie, the subliminal images have seemingly died down a bit, as I was only able to find them in 2 other episodes. In the season 12 TV special, SpongeBob's Big Birthday Blowout, there's a medieval style gag in which Plankton is seen wearing a villainous looking cloak and a necklace that has, yet again, the triangle eye symbol. And finally, in the season 10 episode, yes, 10, Willy Brains, SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy go into this old guy's house. And in the background on a wall, you can see a bunch of sheets of paper scattered up into a web pinned to the wall, with dots and lines connecting them to each other. You know, like in other movies and TV shows involving conspiracy theorist characters. All of it seemingly tying SpongeBob characters to the Illuminati all-seeing eye triangle. Now, I don't want to seem too skeptical. I do believe that there are elites and powerful, wealthy people who do have a say in the direction that our planet is headed, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. And some of them, quite possibly, are in a number of odd clubs. And a lot of those people could also believe in some very out there things, deities, symbols, etc. Like how, to some people and celebrities, owls are a type of spiritual symbol that they basically worship. But all of the stereotypical stuff about the Illuminati and the evil all-seeing eye symbol, I don't know if I fully buy it. First off, I'm not fully convinced that the eye is 100% always the symbol of a secret society controlling the world. Like, okay, we all have eyes, and there's nothing evil about the existence of eyes. But now, what if I put a hand over one of my eyes? Does that make it suddenly a symbol of an evil secret society? Now what if I have an eye patch over one of my eyes? I don't think so. And I decided to talk about this Illuminati reference last in this video instead of the season 12 one, because despite that one coming after this one, I feel like this one points us to the actual reason why they've put so many hidden subliminal images in SpongeBob. For one, they aren't very subliminal. If the creative team behind SpongeBob wants to secretly place hidden images inside a bunch of episodes to subliminally implant them in many people's minds, they are doing a terrible job. Everyone and their grandma has seemingly noticed the many instances of eyes and triangles showing up in the series. These images are too obvious and in your face for them to go into anyone's subconscious mind without also eventually paying a visit to their conscious minds, making the entire thing pretty much pointless and ineffective. And the same thing can be said about the majority of Illuminati references in many other shows and movies, of which there are a lot. Like that one DuckTales episode that has a sign in the background that literally says, "Ask about the Illuminati." They want you to ask about it. I mean, okay, it is possible that being how SpongeBob is basically the #1 animated show for kids, the TV executives have people coming into the studio and saying, "Hey, if you want to stay at #1, we want you to put this and this in a few episodes." It is interesting how these subliminal images had seemingly only begun showing up after the original movie came out and SpongeBob exploded as a franchise, but I feel like this background reference in season 10 was intended as a massive wink at the camera moments, with how it kinda pokes fun at possible conspiracy theories linking SpongeBob to the Illuminati, and kinda gives light to the fact that this exact type of theorizing about the show is exactly the type of reaction they seem to want people to have when they see these images pop up occasionally in the show. Probably because not only do a lot of these creatives find it kind of fun adding a little bit of fuel to these theories and getting people talking, but when you do have these theories and discussions popping up and you have people talking, it brings attention to the show you spend a lot of time and effort making. A show that does need attention if it wants to keep going on TV. And that's also not to mention the tendency the newer seasons of SpongeBob have of referencing internet memes, and the fact that in the 2010s, the Illuminati and stuff involving it became a bit of a meme.
The color of the Pokémon logo is blue and yellow. There are 4 letters in blue and 6 letters in yellow. 4 plus 6 equals 10. There are 10 letters in the word Illuminati. Coincidence?
I'm not completely closed-minded to almost anything, but honestly, I just don't believe there's actually a huge connection between SpongeBob and some Illuminati type of secret society, unless if that's what they want you to think. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and to let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Just don't leave any comments that are too over the top tinfoil hats. Otherwise, I might have to report your comment to my secret society Illuminati higher-ups. And you guys might think that I am just joking around with that comment, but how do you actually know that for a fact? Cartoon Post out.